They need me, they need you, they need us. They need more support for independent artists, people who still grind the hardest. A hip-hop army, take it back to where it started.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the S.H.I.E.L.D. Spotlight. And today we have a young brother coming out of the New York State, TME Boogie. What's up, brother?
Yes, sir. What's good? What's good, man? How you?
Man, you know I'm good, man. You know I'm good. It's all about hip-hop in my life, and I'm loving life. All right? So, listen, man, I want to say thank you, and I appreciate you taking the time out to do this interview because, you know, we're just getting off the ground, and it takes everybody to build this community, and I'm hoping that the people that haven't heard of you yet will hear of you soon and start to follow you and your career, man. So, first of all, TME Boogie. Explain the name.
TME Boogie. Growing up, I mean, actually in high school, 9th grade, my friends made a group, TME, Salt Winnie Entertainment. Then like my peoples always call me Boogie, so that came apart. TME Boogie, feel me?
All right, respect to that. All right. So what brought hip hop? Like, you're young enough that hip hop has always been a part of your life, I'd assume. So what made you decide that you write and recite?
Chris Brown. I see him like when I was growing up, always listen to Chris Brown, like Trey Songz, August Alsina, like R&B. I wouldn't necessarily call myself a rapper either. I mean, I really don't make rap music.
Okay.
It's kind of in the middle though.
All right. No, I understand that because hip hop is kind of meshing genres of hip hop, R&B. You know what I mean? You can put some jazz in there. There's been a lot of different collaborations of music genres to create hip hop. So you're more of an R&B kind of style, you're saying?
Yeah, melodic. Melodic, you could say.
All right, then. So you got some new projects. What are some of the projects you've already done? Because I want to put some videos up here for people to see. I want people to know what you're doing.
No More Love Volume 1. That's on all platforms.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only I got Volume 2 coming in January. First 2 weeks of January, y'all should be expecting that.
All right, man. Now, I see you got a lot of followers. Now, social media has proven to be very beneficial to the independent artists. Now, right. How are you best in social media? You're on all platforms, you're saying?
Yeah, all platforms, on TikTok, Twitter, all under TME Boogie.
All right, we're gonna play one of your songs right now, Bonnie and Clyde. All right, you got that out on YouTube, right? So we're gonna play that right now for the people so they know what kind of the style they're dealing with you.
Hey baby, I miss you. Wish you was with me right now so I could show you all the things I would do to you right now. But when you see this, call me.
I'll be there around 5. We gon' make love to the sunrise, cause I know that's how you like it. Put that arch in it, don't fight it. Love the way you going down slow when you ride it. Girl, I swear this feeling is enticing. Putting you to sleep like the iris. We got the neighbors on the wall knocking. You keep yelling, no stopping. You say you buy 2 cars, so you pull me close and you locking. Girl, your body start to shake. Eyes just rolling off your face.
Go.
You the type that I would ride for. You the type of girl I'll die for. No, this ain't your first time. The way that we fuck need an encore. For ya, pussy giving me energy. Fuck like we enemies, girl, I'll do anything for ya. For ya. You the type that I would ride for. You the type of girl I'll die for. No, this ain't your first time. The way that we fuck need an encore. For ya, pussy giving me energy. Fuck like we enemies, girl, I'll do anything for ya. For ya. Girl, you know the deal. You unzip your dresses, I help you take off your heels. Licking on your flesh, I know this ice got you on chills. Girl, let's keep it real. Expressions say it all. Know you love the way it feels. She the type I leave through the front door with, cause we shy no more. We don't gotta play the side no more. Baby, we can take a trip if you wanna. Got me thinking about some kids, girl, I'm gonna give it all to you. You the type that I would ride for. You the type of girl I'll die for. No, this ain't your first time. The way that we fuck need an encore, encore. For ya, pussy giving me energy. Fuck like we enemies, girl, I'll do anything for ya. For ya. You the type that I would ride for. You the type of girl I'll die for. No, this ain't your first time. The way that we fuck need an encore, encore. For ya, pussy giving me energy. Fuck like we enemies, girl, I'll do anything for ya. For ya.
All right, man, that was nice right there. You know what I mean? I listened to that a couple weeks ago because you and I tried to do an interview a couple weeks ago and we had a couple technical difficulties. So now we're touching base again. You know what I mean? So what's next for you? What do you plan on doing in the next, say, 6 months to a year?
6 months to a year. I mean, I'm gonna just keep working. I mean, I ain't there yet, so I can't stop.
Right.
I mean, it's gonna be circumstances that you're gonna have to stop, but I'm gonna keep going though.
All right. So what do you think it is right now? Like, you've got a good fan base. I've seen that online already. You got a good fan base. What do you think it's going to take for you to get to the next level? Is it a team? More promotion?
Team. I feel like I got to drop more. I took 8 months off. But I've been dropping like snippet back to back.
Right.
So yeah, that new. I actually working on an album. That's
okay.
That's the reason.
No, there's a volume 2. You're saying? Did you mention something about volume 2?
Oh yeah, volume 2. That's bad. There's a lot of different vibes in that.
All right then. Well, listen, like coming out of New York, have you had a chance to perform a lot? Have you been on stage a lot, or have you been mostly doing a social thing?
I've been on stage a couple times. Watertown, New York.
Right.
Yeah, upstate. Yeah, that's about it.
No, I think last time you mentioned that you had been on stage with my man. He just passed away.
Oh yeah, Pete. Shout out to Pete, man. RP PMB Rock. Yeah. Actually, co-signed me in 2020.
For real.
So that was a blessing.
Yeah. See, now that had to been. Yeah, I was gonna say that had to been a blessing. Now, what do you think some of the highlights of your career so far have been? Like, obviously, that had to been a highlight, but unfortunately, he's passed on. What do you think other highlights of your career have been so far?
The music video.
Oh, okay.
I'll say the music video.
Right.
Some independent artists can't even, like, for me, they can't even get to that next level. Like, help, money. Everything costs money.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. And that's the thing. A lot of these young artists, they expect to just do videos and put them online and be discovered. And they don't always realize that it takes money to create money. You know, you have to invest in yourself, right? Like, people are always, yeah, man. You know, people aren't going to be repositories of talent where people are just going to stumble over you and be like, oh, there you are. You have to really promote yourself.
Right.
How would you describe your fan base? You know, are they?
I'll say.
I'd imagine most of people being that you're R&B and you're doing that, you know, that smooth shit, you know.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of females following. Right.
Listen, ain't no shame in that game, baby. I'll tell you the truth. You know what I mean? Because to tell you the truth, ladies are buying. Ladies are paying money for your product. Ladies are paid for your brand. All right. They're just not going to download and they're not going to bootleg that stuff. They're going to pay for it, man. And that's the fan base. As far as I'm concerned, that's the fan base you want. You know what I mean?
Right. I make good music, so I know they're going to come instantly.
That's it. That's it, man. So listen. Go ahead.
I actually got a gallery stream coming out a couple weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to link it. Make sure you keep us tagged and linked into all your stuff so that we can keep on promoting and sharing your information, man.
Yep.
Yeah. So now, being that you're doing that, I wouldn't call it crossover because it's its own genre. Like this hip hop R&B thing is not a crossover thing. But does your personality reflect in your writing? You know, or are you writing based on who you expect to hear your music?
I mean, actually both. I mean, I write about past situations, current situations, what I'm going through, like at the moment. Right.
All right, then. Well, that's the best way because they say write what you know. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of people that can use their imagination and come up with all kinds of fantastic things, but when the spotlight shines the brightest, they can't back it up because it was all fantastical, right? So it's always best, in my opinion, to write what you know. So who's in your playlist right now? Like if you were to just turn on your iPhone or whatever, who's in your playlist
right now? I'll say Ori, Meek Mill artist. I'll say Meek Mill.
Right. Okay.
I'll say Chris Brown.
Right.
Tory Lanez. Gotta put him in there. And last, I'll probably put August Alsina in there.
Oh, okay. All right, then. That's nice. That's nice. All right. So being that you have limited music so far, are you developing a brand? Do you have merch out right now?
Merch, but me and my team, we working on that.
Okay. Yeah, that's very important, especially in this era of the social media, man. Like it's almost free marketing, promotion, branding, you know what I mean, distribution. So if you got your social game on point, man, you're ahead of the game. Now, who else? Now, are you rocking with a crew down there, or is just you solo?
No, actually, I got some people under my label. Really Rich Rollo. I got D Slime.
Okay.
Yeah, those some good artists. That's about it right now. We're looking for more artists.
All right. And where are you located? I know you're in New York State, but where like
Rochester, New York.
Okay, that's what I thought. Rochester, New York. So if anybody's out there looking to collaborate, they know how they'll find you TME Boogie on Instagram. Now, where can people find you on the streaming? Are you on Spotify? Do you have
Spotify, Apple, YouTube, all under TME Boogie.
All right. So we're gonna make sure that your links are down there in the captions over here. So you say you got some projects coming up. Describe some of describe your creative process. Does it take a mood? Are you always scribbling on a piece of paper?
I actually write up in my notes. Like producers send me beats, start writing them in my notes. Dark room, LED lights actually, yeah. So I just start writing in my notes, beats, headphones on, just start. Okay.
So now, does the beat write the song, or do you write the song and then put it to the beat?
The beat actually write the song, but I could do both, though.
Right. Because personally, I'll listen to a beat, and the beat in my world, the beat will write the song. You know what I mean? The beat will create a mood, and then I'll be like, okay. But then there's some people that write, and then they find the beat and say, okay, this matches that, right? Yeah, so that's why I asked.
Normally that coming about when people they go into school and they working there, producer, engineers, and you like making the beat from scratch, just making it.
Right.
That's how they come up. Yeah.
Well, the beat makers. I was sat in the studio and listening to people make beats, and they just start with a little clap. You know what I mean? Right. And then a little bump, and then a little hi-hat. And then but by the time it's done, it's like my mind's exploded and I can't wait to write to it. You know, so Is that what you guys do? Do you sit in the studio with a bunch of you, with your crew, and you just kind of collaborate together, or you gonna do it on your own?
When I normally on my own, I really like making my love songs. I don't really like doing it.
Right.
At that point in time, I'm just venting.
All right, then. So what do you think you're missing right now? What do you think's the next evolution of TME Boogie? What do you think's missing to make you to, or is there anything missing for the next step? You know what I mean? Is it a fan base? Is it promotion? Is there a team?
I just need that. All I really need, the music there, the views there, we already got that. So all I really need, that big promotion, and just push me up to a higher level. Already am.
All right. Now, are you looking to sign a deal with a major record label, or are you confident that what you're doing, that you can promote your own brand and
major record label?
You're looking for that label
it,
deal, right?
It depends. Because I'm building my own record label right now. It's actually going up. But like, I was to sign a Atlanta record.
Right.
Right.
So you're looking for a bigger label for distribution then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And there's nothing wrong with that, man. Like, some people might think that I have a problem with people signing deals. I don't have a problem with people signing deals and getting their money as long as they understand what they're signing. You know what I mean? As long as they understand what they're giving away and what they're signing up for, right? Because a lot of people have signed away their lives, signed away their identity, and signed away their creativity just for in advance. You know what I mean? So I hope that you have all your T's crossed and I's dotted when it comes to signing those deals, man. But I applaud you when you get your opportunity. So I don't want it ever to be said that I don't, want somebody to sign a deal and get their money. I just want them to know what they're signing. You write for, it seems like, an emotional appeal, like not from an emotional place, but for an appeal that's that R&B, that, you know what I mean? Now, all right, so are there any collaborations? Is there anybody that you would like to collaborate with that's either made it or somebody you know about that we don't yet?
In collaboration, like as an artist, I really want that feature with Chris Brown. For me, people on my label, D-Slime, Rollo Rich, we definitely got something on the way. Maybe before my tape drop, within the next 6 months or so, I expect something else from us. Part of the label.
Okay. All right, then. So your tracks seem to have emotional undertones and whatnot. Can you describe one of your most meaningful tracks? Like, I'm still getting to know your music. So is there one track that stands out in your mind that it means the most to you?
I'd say my track, Anaya Interlude. I was dating this girl, talking to her for like 6 to 8 months. Like, I felt like she was playing mind games on me. One day she'd be cool, next day she'd be down. So it's like playing mind games. So I talk about her a lot in that song. That's really emotional. That's gonna be on the tape.
Okay. All right. Now I remember you mentioning that the last time we spoke in that what did you say? Anaya's Interlude?
Yeah.
Anaya's Interlude.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. And listen, that ain't gonna change, man. Listen, I love women and they're fantastic, beautiful people, and I surround myself with a whole team of them to make my shit better. But they'll leave you twisted in the wind, bro. They'll leave you twisted in the game.
I wasn't like, so like she was playing mind games, like, so I had to run that game back on her.
Right. Yeah, man. Well, at least it gives you some subject matter, right?
Right.
All right, then. So, all right. Now, let's pretend next year you made it. So next year you're headlining. You're on
Right.
stage, right? So you're the headline show. Who around you, or who do you know about that you would like to have be your support on tour?
My cousin, shout out MP4, Manager for President. Big supporter right there.
Okay.
We're going up.
All right then. Well, you make sure you send us the links to that there, because to him and anybody else that you find up and coming and that are on the game. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times I'm out here asking people, and they're posting their things and this, that, and the other thing, but they have no game plan. They have no team. They have no setup. It's just like they read a song and they post it online. They hope somebody stumbles over them. And that it seems
I feel like it's more than a rap. I'm real estate. The houses.
Oh, all right. So you're doing multiple things then. It's more than just, so you're doing the entrepreneurial thing on top of just more than just an MC, more than just doing the social.
Right. That's one reason. I took off the music, put it to the side for a minute. That's one reason.
Right. All right then.
But I'm back now though. That tape gonna be fire.
All right. No, I've listened to some of your music, man, and it's more of that new style that aren't like you described it. It's more of an R&B infusion and whatnot. And man, there's nothing wrong with it, man. I like you. I like what you're doing. Now, let's go back to this, like your creative process. Now you're saying you're always on the notes and this, that, and the other thing. Now, is it on the? I don't know nothing about Rochester, but are you on the train writing? Is it? Do you lock yourself in the room? Is it just whenever it hits you?
Lock myself in the room. It's always 12 a.m. at night for me, just writing. I need to be up probably like 2 hours for me, going through beats, my notes.
Right. Do you ever find? Have you ever experienced writer's block?
No.
Right. Writer's block.
Yeah, it was.
Writer's block, man. Listen, maybe okay. Then I guess you haven't experienced it if you don't know what it is, man. But sometimes you just can't find that creative juice. Sometimes it's like there's more things on your mind, more things going on in life that the pen to paper just ain't adding up. You know what I mean? You got to go for a run.
That can happen sometimes.
Yeah,
that definitely could happen. Like you writing, but you don't know what to write. But it's up here though. It's up here.
Yeah.
You don't know how to put it out.
That's exactly what I mean, man. And sometimes it takes maybe putting on somebody else's music, or sometimes it takes going for a run or going for a workout, you know, just to snap, you know, and then all of a sudden, bam, all of a sudden it just explodes, right?
Right.
All right, then. So, all right, my man, like, listen, what else can we listen to? You got another video we can put on right here?
Baby, I'm stuck in my mind. Hey, shout out 2K, baby, no cap. Baby, I'm stuck in my mind, cause I can tell if you be playing and you tryna be mine. So now I'm sitting in this stool, you got me writing these rhymes. No, I can't tell you about my issues, baby, is you gon' ride? And I've been trying to find my peace, my bad, I ain't reply. I'm just a kid from a town where they don't show you no mercy. Your own people moving funny, got me clutching my knife. I lost my auntie before I seen her, but I'm hurting inside. And they be thinking this shit perfect, I got pain in my eyes. And the struggle do you different, it's like pain in disguise. Family first, but I definitely take a bang for my guys. Bad dreams, paranoia, I be waking up tired. Trust issues, new scars every time bitches lie. Give them my heart and all my love, just can't say I ain't tried. Family first, but I'ma definitely take a bang for my guy. Yeah. Need all these bitches saying that they need me. Believe me, that it won't be me cause I'm on TV. Nah, VVs. I want Bugatti flatted with VVs. I spend my time with my money cause I'm dedicated, so excuse me if I sound cheesy. Baby, I'm stuck in my mind cause I can tell if you be playing or you tryna be mine. So now I'm sitting in the stool, you got me writing these rhymes. No, I can tell you about my issues, baby, is you gon' ride? And I've been trying to find my peace, my bad, I ain't reply. I'm just a kid from a town where funny, got me clutching my nine. Lost my auntie before I seen it, that shit hurt me inside. They be thinking this shit perfect, I got pain in my eyes. In the struggle, do you different, it's like pain in disguise. Family first, but I definitely take a bang for my guys. Bad dreams, paranoia, I be waking up tired. Trust issues, new scars, every time bitches lie. Give them my heart and all my love, so can't say I ain't tried. No, my own people's moving funny, got me clutching my nine. Nah, 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 nah.
A lot of people give up. A lot of people go back to packing groceries. And me personally, construction job.
Right.
You know, because hip hop doesn't always pay the way. Go ahead.
Speaking of construction, I actually was doing construction. I'm actually, like, I got my ocean now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Like, reality sets in, and you have to obligation, and you know, your obligation and aspirations kind of clash, right? Like, you get to the point where you want to keep rapping, you want to keep putting out music and videos, but the bills are coming due. You know, there might be a kid on the way, or there might be already a family, you know, there, right? So hip hop doesn't always pay the bill. So what keeps you motivated to stick to the hip hop?
I'll say the woman. Like when I wanted to stop there, DM me, oh, TME Boogie, when the music dropping. I'm like,
so they wouldn't let you stop.
Yeah, wouldn't let me.
All right.
So
Well, that's
keep going for them.
Well, that's
and
a good
for myself, obviously.
Say again.
I said I'm gonna keep going for them and for myself,
Right.
obviously, and the family. Keep going with that.
All right, then. Well, listen, we're gonna put you on. We're gonna get you up here on the S.H.I.E.L.D. Network and whatnot. We're gonna make sure that everybody knows about TME Boogie, and we're gonna keep in touch, man, because I know your career is young, and you got a lot of ways to go as far as potential, and you know, as far as life goes, because you're just young, man. So you got the whole world ahead of you, and I really hope that you find your groove and you get to the place you want to be in hip hop, man. As an MC, as a label, as maybe even fashion, because it seems to me that you might have maybe aspirations for fashion when it comes to your brand. Is that true?
Yeah, something like it. Yeah, I like fashion. I like clothes, sneakers.
All right, then. Some TME Boogies. Fuck the Kanyes. Get the TME Boogies.
Right.
I can see it, man. All right, man. Well, listen, we're gonna play some of your music. You gotta get out of here. You know what I mean? And I appreciate you spending time with me. And I'm really hoping that the people get to know TME Boogie, because I like to say, man, if you didn't know, now you know. TME Boogie. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If I told you I love you, girl, would you say it back? Your heart been through all the wrong, so I can't play with that. And when you listen to this song, I hope you play it back. Girl, I am the one for you. Feeling like I'm dreaming. Got me on I-95, doing 145. Got me speeding. I'll do what it takes for your love, on a race for your love. I'll be there around 5. We gon' make love to the sunrise, cause I know that's how you like it. Put that arch in it, don't fight it. Love the way you're going down slow when you ride it.